Agent X41822N.
Prepare for routine equipment check.
What? Where am I?
Operational details have been classified for your protection. Memory gaps are a standard side effect. Stand and lower your visor for software calibration. Is there a problem with your visor, Agent?
No. The calibration's complete.
Right. You're disoriented. Remain calm. Next, we'll test the cloaking functionality on your hostile environment suit.
Understood.
Enable your cloaking device at this time.
Cloaking functionality verified. You may decloak. Decloak, Agent. Code 54.
Rogue agent, send reinforcements immediately.
Where am I?
I won't tell you anything.
Good talk.
Nova here. I'm on an encrypted connection, and I need retrieval now. I can't remember what happened.
Nova? I think they wiped your memories. We're being held prisoner in a shielded facility. We'll have to escape to contact the Dominion.
Weren't we on a mission? What happened?
Whole lot of bad luck, but we'll figure it out. Head to the armory. You're gonna need a weapon.
Got it.
The rogue agent is nearby. If she won't cooperate, neutralize her. What's that sound?
This could get messy. On the move. I can do this.
Who is that?
Whatever it takes. It.
Get out there and find her!
Whatever it takes. Understood. This could get messy. All right, I've got a rifle.
Nice, but you'll need more than that. Head to the research bay next.
Executing. Shouldn't be a problem sniping these guys.
You always were a great shot.
On the move.
Rogue agent's onto us! Move, move, move!
I can do this. En route.
I sense...
She's gone! Get out of here!
Heading out. Route.
There should be pulse grenades near you. We'll take out groups of enemies.
I can do this. Good. Now I can go further down this corridor. Understood. Whatever it takes. This isn't going to be easy. Like a charm.
Pierce and Delta are being held here too. It's not gonna be easy to reach all of us.
We're a team. We're getting out together. And And then I want to know what the hell happened here.
Attention. This facility's termination sequence has been activated.
Got it. This is not what we needed.
Nova, they're coming for us. We have to move, quick.
Doing my best here. This could get messy. En route.
Execute the Dominion ghosts!
On the move. I can do this. This isn't going... I thought they were gonna kill me. We should try to get the others. I can't let them die here.
Of course. I'm right behind you.
Executing.
This way!
Whatever it takes.
These soldiers aren't from the Dominion. What's happening, Nova? Nothing makes sense.
Our last mission went wrong. I think we were captured. Follow me. This could get messy.
Thank God you made it. Let's go.
Come on. We're all getting out of here. Wait, we're in Sharpsburg. We can contact the Dominion forces in this city.
We should get off-world first. No way of knowing who's a spy here. There are shuttles up ahead. Fastest way to them would be with these vultures.
Our chances are better if we split up.
Pierce and I will go separately. Good luck out there.
All right. We better get going, Stone. We've got to be careful. There are civilians around here.
You betrayed us all, Agent.
What the hell is that?
Rogue agents identified. Calibrating weapons.
Nova. I'll catch the next one.
Not until you give me some answers.
Do you want to know what happened or get out of here in one piece? Just go.
Fine.
Come in. Any Dominion vessels in range. This is Agent X41822N, requesting emergency retrieval. Please respond.
Request acknowledged. Do not exit your ship until an escort arrives. Surrender your weapons and await further instructions.
Thank you for escorting her down to this base. I want to keep things quiet. So it is you.
Admiral Horner.
What's the last thing you remember?
I escaped from a base I didn't recognize. Not Dominion. What was that place? Why was I there?
Nova, you've been MIA. You and several other ghosts haven't reported in for months.
So I wasn't on a mission. And this isn't a debriefing.
No, it's not. We have evidence that links you to a terrorist group known as the Defenders of Man. You're wanted for treason against the Terran Dominion.
Treason? I've always been loyal to the Dominion. You know that.
It's not my call. Valerian will have a lot of questions for you when he arrives.
Admiral Horner, Zerg forces are heading for our location.
All hands to battle stations. Look, I believe you, Nova. You're not the type to go AWOL. But you'll have to prove me right. If you're as good as your record says you are, you'll be all the help we need. I need a full report on what's going on out there, Captain.
Easier said than done, sir. The Zerg are invading this planet. They've established a hive in the mountains.
There have been too many Zerg attacks recently. The Dominion's still reeling from them, and this one's even worse.
Admiral, do you see those narrow canyons? I can attack the Zerg as they're going through that area. The fewer that reach the base, the longer we'll hold.
Good thinking. We'll set up an outpost for you here, and get some Reapers to cover the cliffs. I'll make sure they're equipped with spider mines. Use them wisely, and we can all get out of this in one piece.
Understood. Secure. We're ready to head out.
One more thing, Nova. Swan wanted to have a word with you.
Yeah, I've been working on a jumpsuit that's ready for some field testing. You can't cloak in it, but it'll let you jump like one of those Reaper guys.
Well, I can't say no to that.
Status, I've sent a distress call to the Emperor's fleet. We have to hold until his forces arrive. The Zerg are approaching from the north side. Be ready.
Minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Executing.
Want a piece of me, boy? You gonna get...
Nova here. I'll make it happen.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Say again? Status report. Acknowledged. Nova here.
Get love. Who wants some? Hey, Nova. Looks like the Zerg are going after our military research center here. Some of my guys are still in there, along with all their tech. Think you can help them out?
I'll see what I can do. Consider it done.
I'm listening.
Confirm that last. En route. I'll make it happen.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Gangway, coming through.
Say again? Strictly business.
By the numbers, boys.
Facility's clear, Swan.
What a relief. Feel free to take that tech with you. It's yours now.
Upgrade complete.
Gangway, coming through.
Nova, our outermost defenses are falling. We need reinforcements now.
I thought our experimental weaponry labs were far enough away, but now the Zerg's after them too.
Don't worry. I'll be there soon.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Status report. Loud and clear. Say again?
Our allies' base is under attack.
Go, go, go!
Our allies are being attacked.
Got it. All right, everyone's safe. And there's some equipment here.
It's all yours. Knew you could do it, Ace.
Ace? Is he serious? Executing.
Gangway, coming through.
Ultralisks are moving into attack. You'd better hurry.
Last. Status report. En route. I'll make it happen.
Base is under attack.
Consider it done.
Go, go, go!
Loud and clear.
Mineral field depleted.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Executing. Consider it done. En route. I'll make it happen.
Go, go, go!
I hope you're not still doubting my loyalty, Admiral.
We all appreciate your aid right now. Nova, all of the enemy's remaining forces are coming in for one last strike. You have to hold them off.
Base is under attack. Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
I'm reading. Consider it done.
Admiral Horner, Terran battlecruisers are warping in above the Zerg's position, but they aren't the Emperor's.
What? I don't like the look of this.
On the move.
Base is under attack.
They're sending out a broadcast, patching it through.
The Zerg have always been a threat. And today, the Emperor's forces have proved that they are too weak to protect the people of Moria. But the defenders of man are here for you. We will do all we can to safeguard your future.
Admiral, they're contacting us directly.
Let's hear it.
This world is under our protection. Surrender the ghost and evacuate, or face the consequences.
Like hell we will. Nova, get your forces back here. They can't stop us from leaving while they're still fighting the Zerg. We'll have to meet the Emperor elsewhere.
We have just received a new report from the controversial Defenders of Man. They claim that more Zerg attacks are imminent, and Emperor Valerian has refused to take necessary action to protect civilians. General Davis has supported the Emperor, while Magistrate Grayson says this could mean the worst for Valerian's regime.
Nova, I'm glad to see you made it here safely.
The Defenders of Man didn't make it easy.
No, not for either of us. Yet if we work together, I believe we can stop them before they tear apart the Dominion.
And your rule.
I am not the man my father was. I wish to serve a greater good. I think we have that much in common. This ship is at your disposal, along with my Covert Ops crew. You will lead them. All I ask in return is your loyalty.
You have it.
I was hoping you'd say that. Rigel? Your new weapons and technology specialist. He has something for you.
Our scans show that your memories have been altered, but it may still be possible to recover them. This device sends an electric pulse through your neural inhibitor. The process is unpleasant, but it can restore recent memories.
I'll be fine. It's not working. I just keep seeing the city where I grew up. But it's destroyed. Covered in creep. I shouldn't remember it that way. I never went back after the Zerg attacked.
Or perhaps you did.
Why would the Defenders of Man operate out of Tarsonis?
A good question. Go there and find out.
Tarsonis City. So this is what's left of it.
There's no time for nostalgia. The Defenders of Man are entrenched below these ruins. You should infiltrate their base while avoiding the feral Zerg.
I'm beginning to understand why Valerian didn't want to do this himself. Alright. I'll start garrisoning soldiers around the area. They'll keep the ground secure while I head into the Defenders facility.
You'll need some special upgrades for this. It happens that I've been adapting the jump jets for use with our factory vehicles.
You've got to be kidding. That's incredible.
It's science. Use it well, and we shall find what we're looking for. Zerg infestations have formed over the garrison entrances. You'll need to clear them away to gain access.
Let's move. We won't be safe until our soldiers are in position. There's an infestation, and it's even more disgusting than I expected.
You best destroy it quickly.
Acknowledged.
FPV ready.
Loud and clear.
Look lively. The feral Zerg have noticed you.
And here I thought I was being quiet.
FPV ready.
Add-on complete.
Loud and clear. Status report. On the move.
SCV ready.
En route. On the move.
I'm afraid more Zerg are on the way. Prepare for a fight.
Well, didn't come here for fun, did we?
Beating on you.
Go on. Let's do this.
SCV ready.
Nuclear missile ready.
Nova, I have completed preparations for a nuclear strike. You may call it down when needed.
Excellent work, Rigel. Never know when I'm gonna find myself outnumbered. Painting the target. Loud and clear. Acknowledged. On the move.
SCV ready. Good job, huh? SCV ready. Ah! You scared me!
Nova here. Okay. The infestation's gone. We're ready to get some forces set up here.
Base is under attack.
Nova, I've been tracking a Defenders of Man cargo ship near our position. It has fallen under attack by the Zerg.
Any survivors?
Some Dominion prisoners of war. They'll need help evacuating.
I'm on it.
We could use some help here.
Say again? Loud and clear. Got it.
Who wants some?
I'll make it happen.
Nuclear missile ready.
Time to clean them out.
We could use some help here.
Nova here. En route. Acknowledged. I'll make it happen. Consider it done.
You gonna give me orders?
Confirm that last. Acknowledged. I located the survivors. They're in good shape, so they'll be joining us in the fight ahead. The Defenders had schematics here, too. I'll send them your way.
How interesting.
Got it. Got it.
Base is under attack.
You gonna give me orders? You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm reading you. I'll make it happen. Loud and clear.
some help here.
Status report.
Take caution. My scans show that enemies are flying toward us from the southeast.
You gonna give me orders? Yes, sir.
Status report. Strictly.
Your little expedition is nearing a Zerg hive. This could end.
Boy.
Time to clean him out.
Armed and ready.
Acknowledged.
You gonna give me orders? Gangway, coming through. I feel you. Roger that. Gangway, coming through. Tempo. You want a piece of me, boy?
Say again?
Go, go, go!
The perimeter's in place. I'm switching to infiltration gear and going in. What the hell are they up to here? Wait, I recognize that.
Oh?
Weapon storage. It's some kind of energy sword prototype. Looks useful.
You should let me examine it.
Of course. After some field testing. Nova here. Acknowledged.
My scans indicate that there's a communications hub ahead.
I'll check it out. Consider it done. Loud and clear.
Who is that?
Acknowledged. Just what I wanted. On the move. Dangerous habit. Staring blindly out windows. The threat is inside. I'll make it happen. Strictly business. En route.
Who is that?
Acknowledged. I'll make it happen.
The enemy's cloaked. Retreat!
Strictly business. On the move. Acknowledged. Loud and clear. En route. I'll make it happen. Huh. I think I found something. You were right, Rigel. It is the comms room. Let's listen in.
We have a security breach. All personnel should evacuate immediately so we can scrub the facility. I think this might be an extreme measure. No, I understand. This is bigger than you. I will finalize the preparations.
They're shutting down. I don't have much time to get answers. Find out where he's going. Strictly business.
There may be another communication terminal further along. My scans are inconclusive.
It's a good enough lead for now.
Damn it! Who did this?
Executing. I'll make it happen. En route. Acknowledged. Strictly business. Got it. Got it.
The emitter's activated. Go, go, go!
A psi emitter? How did they get a hold of one of those?
You don't have long to find out. It's drawing Zerg into the facility.
Executing. En route. Consider it done.
An unrestrained Zerg presence has been detected in the facility. All personnel report to emergency stations.
Large numbers of Zerg are mobilizing. Their emitter seems to be highly effective.
Loud and clear. Consider it done. En route. Acknowledged. Strictly, there's an overseer here. I'd better avoid it. You weren't kidding. There are Zerg everywhere, Rigel. Acknowledged. I'll make it happen. Consider it done. On the move. Strictly business.
The enemy is here. We must hold.
I'll make it happen.
I've located the communication terminal. It's just beyond your present location.
So that's why they're all here. Got it.
I sense.
Loud and clear. Consider it done. Executing. Loud and clear. Consider it done. En route. Loud and clear. Strictly business.
The perimeter is failing. I will recall forces on your order, Nova.
Do it. I can get out of here myself after I catch this guy. He's just ahead.
The plan hasn't changed. All teams ready for deployment. Stand by.
Operation Live.
Some will die so others can live.
Target world identified. Calculating anticipated casualties.
Rigel, I've got intel.
Yes.
The defenders of man are staging a Zerg attack on a civilian world.
But why?
They're trying to discredit Emperor Valerian. Enough Zerg attacks and he'll look weak. Thousands will die, Rigel. We have to stop this now!
Operation Live.
Come on. Almost there. Emitter deployed. Awaiting exit orders.
Roger that. Fall back to our position.
What's the situation out there, rival?
Reports are coming in from major population centers. They detail extensive damage and high casualties. It seems all evacuation efforts were unsuccessful.
How many Zerg are there?
Enough to vastly outnumber our forces, including all of the Dominion personnel on the world below. We are too late, Nova.
Damn it!
However, the Defenders of Man fleet is inbound. They've announced their intention to protect civilians.
So they want to look like heroes to these people. They're not, but we are. Take us to the surface.
The Psi-emitter's signal has drawn most of the Zerg to this location. They've established hives and are moving eastward. The Defenders of Man have set up a blockade in the north to keep the Zerg from going further. Most of the civilian survivors have taken refuge in this stadium, but they cannot hold without reinforcement.
We'll get them evacuated soon. If we can defeat the Zerg before the Defenders of Man, we'll save lives and undermine their plans.
Indeed. One more detail. I brought our Banshees and Goliaths online for you.
Those Banshees can cloak. That's going to be useful. They'll be able to do a lot of damage before the Zerg even know they're there.
Just do it quickly. I'm detecting additional warp signatures in the planet's orbit. You may be facing more Zerg reinforcements soon.
Ready the Banshees for deployment here. Then I'll need you to establish my base over in this location.
That won't be a problem. This was a resort world. Most of the people here were tourists. They were in no position to face the Zerg when they arrived. I fear the devastation has already been substantial.
Confirm that last.
Scanning the Zerg hives now. You'll need to destroy their hatcheries to prevent their numbers from growing.
I'll do my best. I'll cut them down.
Spore crawlers are approaching your location, Nova. Kill them before they take root.
The offensive. Advancing on target. On the offensive. I'll cut them down. Enemy sighted. Advancing on target. Call the ball. Can do. Loud and clear. Roger that. No problem. I got this.
I see you've destroyed one of the hatcheries. An encouraging sight.
Now for the others.
Perhaps a nuclear strike would be useful. I have one prepared for you.
Good thinking, Rigel. Confirm that last. Say again. Blade out. Power back. I'm reading.
That's 2 hatcheries now.
Confirm that last.
Exceptional progress, Nova.
Initiating assault. Status report. On the offensive. Enemy sighted. Feeling sharp. Advancing on target. I'll cut him down. Blade out. Say again. Follow back. Time to clean him out. Status report. That should put a dent in them. Roger that.
Your skill is truly admirable. Nova, the enemy reinforcements have nearly walked in. Prepare to fall back.
Initiating assault.
Your base is prepared, and the Goliaths are online. But there's some unusual activity with the warp signatures. Nova, it isn't the Zerg.
What's happening?
The Tal'Darim Death Fleet is invading this world.
I am Janara, first ascendant of the Tal'Darim. Our High Lord has charged me with the eradication of the defenders of man. Do not interfere.
That's a tempting solution, but any assault on the defender's position will surely kill the civilians. Evacuation is impossible.
And we have no choice. We have to protect the defenders.
Only until we defeat the Protoss. I see they're using shield projectors to channel power into a mothership. It's currently in orbit, but it seems likely they'll use it to destroy the defenders once it's fully charged.
We better take out those projectors. Let's go.
I've identified the locations of the shield projectors. Here they are.
I'll destroy them as fast as I can. But first, I have to make sure our defenses are secure against the Zerg.
You demolished several hatcheries, Nova. Their numbers have been substantially reduced. Those Zerg have developed a very interesting mutation. Thanks to your efforts, I have enough samples to research new technology.
I can't wait to see what you come up with. Initiating assault. Advancing on target.
Ready.
Roger that. Confirmed. Inbound.
SCV ready.
Turbines to full. Right.
Add-on complete.
That's fine. Engage.
Additional supply depots required.
I got this. Confirmed. Weapons hot. Done and done. Inbound. No problem. Turbines to full. Roger that. Fine.
My scans show the mothership's shields have nearly charged. Our forces should advance towards a shield projector.
What is this? Those Dominion Terrans have disrupted our mothership's shields. Make them suffer.
She's sending forces to our base. Prepare to defend it.
I'm on my way. You. That's fine. I got this.
SCV ready.
Roger that. Inbound. Confirmed. Nova here. Confirm that last. Receiving. Status report. Enemy sighted.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
I'm receiving an unusual energy reading coming from this island. Whatever it is, it's incredibly powerful.
That's concerning. I'll investigate. Initiating assault. Painting the target.
SCV ready.
Terminating. Feeling sharp. I'll cut him down. Advancing on target. Initiating assault.
SCV ready.
Blades out. Enemy sighted. Initiating assault. Engine screaming. I got my ears on.
The mothership has finished charging. It will begin an assault on the defenders of man soon.
Got it. I'll lead an attack on one of those shield projectors to force it back.
I've taken the liberty of listening on the defenders' private channels. I think you'll want to hear this.
This alien ship might cut through everything we throw at it. But these civilians are counting on us. We can't fail them.
The Dominion imbeciles are causing more trouble. Dispose of them already.
They're advancing on our base, Nova.
I got this. That's fine. Fine. Engine screaming. Roger that.
Base is under attack.
Status report. Initiating assault. Terminating. There's a power source in this structure. Must be giving off those energy readings. I'll bring it back with me.
Excellent. Just don't shake it.
Report. Enemy sighted. On the offensive. Blades out.
Consider heading toward a shield projector. The mothership's shields will be ready in a moment.
Base is under attack.
Terminating. Initiating assault. I'll cut him down.
The Tal'Darim vessel is mobilizing. You'd best disable a shield projector soon.
Reinforcements to the front line! We must hold against the mothership!
On the offensive.
Goliath online. Assistance required.
Engine screaming. Terminating. I'll cut him down.
Goliath online.
Status report. Engine screaming.
Our outer defenses have fallen. Retreat to a secure position.
They cannot withstand the mothership's assault, Nova. Attack a shield projector now.
Terran forces attacking us, and slaughter them before I slaughter all of you!
Time to play defense. It's out.
Go ahead,
Nuclear missile ready.
I got this.
Enemy
sighted. On the offensive. Initiating assault. Terminating. I'll cut him down. Feeling sharp. Advancing on target.
Base is under attack.
I'll cut him down. Blades out. Initiating assault. Enemy sighted.
Base is under attack.
Send our mothership to incinerate that wretched Terran and all who aid her!
The mothership's on a course for our base. This is your chance to finish it off, Nova.
Systems function. Comlink online.
Holla back. I got this. Can do.
Systems function. Goliath online.
Status report. Blades out.
Base is under attack.
The Tal'Darim are withdrawing, Nova. The Defenders' forces have rallied and are fighting off the last of the Zerg. Civilian evacuations can resume shortly. We've saved thousands of lives.
They'll take all the credit for this victory, though.
Most likely. Nonetheless, I've informed the Emperor of our actions here. At least he will know the truth.
Then that will have to be enough. I'm heading back to the Griffin.
Leaving thousands dead on Tirador 9. But this attack also heralds an alarming new development. The return of the Protoss. Tensions run high in the wake of the battle. It is unclear whether the Protoss meant to eliminate the Zerg, or us as well. We've reached out to General Davis of the Dominion's armed forces for comment. General?
This is a terrible tragedy, Kate. My heart goes out to all its victims. The Dominion must protect them. Now, as for the Protoss...
Nova, we have a guest. May I introduce Alarak, High Lord of the Tal'Darim.
For creatures with such short lifespans, you Terrans are always so eager to die.
What do you want?
The same as you. To annihilate the defenders of man. They destroyed a remote Tal'Darim outpost, and then scurried away before the Death Fleet could retaliate. Such brazen disrespect demands retribution. I will exterminate them like the pests they are. And you will find them for me. From what I understand, that's your area of expertise.
If I knew where they were hiding, I'd already be there. But I can't remember anything.
So you were once one of them. Well, you may be more useful than I anticipated. I suppose you've already attempted to restore your memories. Terran minds are so malleable. What you require is Terrazine.
Terrazine? I don't even have access to it.
But I do. I will lead you to its source, in exchange for you taking me to the defenders of man. Do we have a bargain?
We do. For now.
Good. But be prepared, Terran. You are in for a challenge.
Rigel, what do we know about Jarvan Minor?
Very little. The Emergent Protectorate sent a research colony to it years ago, but lost contact with their personnel. No one knows why.
That's disturbing. Well, let's go find out what happened here.
The High Lord's coordinates lead us to this drop zone. It appears that his forces have already established a position nearby. Their movements indicate that they'll be competing with you for control of the Terrazine on this world.
Why would they do that?
Perhaps Alarak intends for you to cull his weakest warriors. The Tal'Darim prize strength above all else. You'll have to fight your way to the extraction devices, then defend them whilst they harvest. I'll activate our Ravens and Liberators to assist you.
I don't know how you get access to everything, but I'm grateful, Rigel. Is there anything else Alarak isn't telling us?
My scans show signs of life in this area, but they're all below the surface.
They probably won't stay that way. I'll be ready.
It's a high-risk operation. And yet, should you prevail, you will have more than enough Terrazine to restore your memories. Nova, the Tal'Darim are contacting us directly.
You may have impressed High Lord Alarak in our last battle, but you haven't impressed me. I will be competing with you for the Terrazine in this challenge. May the best warrior ascend to victory.
I think she's still mad about her mothership. This isn't going to be easy. Got freedom?
State your reading.
All right, Rigel. Have you identified all of the device locations? Feeling sharp. Blades out. Enemy sighted.
Naturally. Here they are. The Emojins appear to be using biomechanical engineering to facilitate the extraction process.
You can study it later. Right now, I need to get my forces ready to protect the devices while I'm harvesting from them. Damn it. I think I found the missing researchers, Rigel. They're all infested. We read you. We're off to a good start. The first device is activating. Strange. There's some kind of creature inside the device.
Nova, the extraction process is drawing infested toward the device.
Say again? On the offensive.
Ready.
Status report. How can we help? Confirm that last.
SCV ready.
Rigel, bring the ship here. I've got some Terrazine ready to go. Got freedom? We have you on screen. I'm reading you. I'll cut him down. On the offensive.
Attention Dominion forces, we need evac. If you help us, we'll help you.
Attention! The second device is operational. We're not getting it without a fight. Status report.
All hands to battle stations.
SCV ready.
This challenge will be easily won. Warriors, lead the way to victory!
They are moving to attack a device. If they are successful, there will be one less source of terrazine available to us.
SCV ready.
Say again?
Your forces are under attack.
Gangway, coming through.
Say again? On the offensive. Enemy sighted. I'll cut him down.
SCV ready.
Armed and ready.
Initiating assault. Feeling sharp.
All hands to battle stations.
Initiating assault. Enemy sighted. Another terrazine canister is ready for pickup.
As you say. Initiating.
Say again?
Incoming orders. Full speed. As you say.
Lead the way, Commander. Just get us out when this is over.
Engaging the enemy.
Reporting for action. Yes, sir. We read you. Incoming orders. Standing by. As you say.
Another device is getting started. We're gonna have company soon.
Yes, sir. We read you. Course set. Liberation is at hand.
Base is under attack.
All hands to battle stations. Incoming orders.
Oh, I'm not doing so hot over here, boss.
On the offensive.
Speak. What?
Base is under attack.
Enemy sighted. I'll cut him down. On the offensive. Blades out.
Nova, I'm detecting more infested heading toward your position.
Don't you ever have good news? On the offensive.
Reporting for action.
Initiating assault. I'll cut him down.
Base is under attack.
All hands to battle stations.
Base is under attack.
I'm reading.
I will not be bested by these weaklings again. Warriors, ready your weapons.
I'll cut him down.
Nova, you'll want to pay attention. The Tal'Darim are heading for our base.
Freedom. Ah, Commander. How can we help? As you say, liberation is at hand. Incoming orders. Perfect. Standing by. We have you on screen. Attention! Of course. Yes, sir. Got freedom? Need something liberated?
We could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
Incoming orders. We read you.
have you on screen. Yes, sir. Say again? Got freedom? The last device is firing up. We're almost done here.
Base is under attack.
Terminating. Reporting for action.
I grow tired of this pathetic battle. Destroy another device, now.
Gateway, coming through.
We have you on screen.
We could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
This better be good.
Just so you know, our extraction device is not faring well against our foes.
We're returning fire! I'll cut him down.
This better be good.
Our enemies are attacking a Terrazine extraction device.
Engaging the enemy.
An extraction device requires additional defenses, Nova.
I'll cut him down.
Impossible. This primitive creature has defeated our forces!
Yes, twice now. Where is High Lord Alarak?
Nova, it appears that despite my doubts, you have emerged the victor. The Terrazine you have gathered will lead you to the defenders of man, provided it does not destroy your primitive consciousness.
That's reassuring. How should I contact you once I know where they are?
When the time comes, I will know.
Nova, I've gone through your findings from Tarsonis and the attack on Tirador 9. They're compelling. But I can't take action against the Defenders of Man until we know who is leading them.
I agree. And that's why I have this.
Terrazine? You've seen what it does to people. The hallucinations, insanity.
And yet, there is nothing more effective for memory restoration.
He's right. It's the only option we have.
Do what you have to do. The protests are intensifying. You need to evacuate immediately. So be it. I will not have violence outside the palace. Nova, report back soon. And be careful.
Seems like he could take his own advice.
Oh, he won't. But as for the Terrazine, I can make the process safer by administering it to you in microdoses. It will take longer to restore all of your memories, but the chances of a psychotic episode are greatly reduced.
No psychotic episodes. You've convinced me. Let's get started.
Try to remember everything you see.
Medical scans complete. Well done, Nova. You're ready for this.
Thanks. The Defenders of Man have already done so much for the Dominion. I'm glad I was sent here to help out.
The Admiral wasn't lying when he said we'd be working with the best soldiers under his command. Your visor should have the latest briefing.
Oh, I've been meaning to tell you. It's been acting up lately.
Don't worry, we'll update the software when you get back. Good luck out there.
Are you all right?
I know where they sent me on my last mission. It's not much, but it might lead to something more. This is it, Rigel. I remember being in that city.
Antigua Prime fell victim to one of the Zerg's first attacks. It was all over the news. But there was no word of the Defenders of Man being involved.
We need to find out what really happened here. The Defenders had these coordinates in my mission file. I can't remember the rest. I'll have to investigate each location to gather evidence and piece together what happened.
Very well. We can establish our base here. You'll just need to clear the infestation first.
That I can do. Let's get moving.
We need to clear this area for our base. Unfortunately, there are still infestors lingering here.
Not for long.
Excellent. That blast destroyed the Zerg's only infestation pit, so they won't be able to spawn any additional infestors.
Track anything that looks like an advanced structure. I need to limit the number of powerful Zerg I'm facing.
Of course. I'll let you know when you approach one.
SCV ready.
This is the first location, Rigel. My memories are faint, so I'm going to take another dose of Terrazine to fill them in.
I'll be standing by.
As stated in your mission files, this planet is considered a high-risk target for the Zerg. We don't want to raise alarm, but we have developed new security equipment that can incapacitate Zerg in the event of an invasion. You need to set it up quietly. Then we'll be able to keep everyone safe when the time comes.
Understood. The first site is ready for activation, Maxwell.
Good. Now you need to calibrate the equipment to defend against one of the Zerg species.
All right. We're ready to proceed to the next area.
Status report. Initiating assault. Feeling sharp. I was supposed to be securing this place against the Zerg.
It doesn't seem to have worked. You are near the only great aspires in the area, however.
Really? I'll destroy them. Then we'll be rid of those brood lords. Feeling sharp. Initiating assault. I'll cut him down. Advancing on target. Advancing on target.
What's up?
On the offensive.
SCV ready.
Enemy sighted. I'll cut him down. Initiating assault.
Armed and ready.
Feeling sharp. I'm taking more Terrazine. Keep an eye on things, Rigel.
Certainly. Hopefully you will reveal something more significant this time.
Didn't the Dominion brass say that the feral Zerg attacks weren't a threat now? I wonder what changed.
Must be something big. Takes a lot of time and money to make security equipment like this.
If it works like Maxwell says, this tech could be a big help to us out in the field. Why hasn't anyone told us about it?
Could be an oversight. Could be they're lying to us. Either way, I don't like it.
I need to know more. Something seems off about all of this.
Confirm SCV ready. This better be good.
Stone. I still don't know what happened to him. I hope he made it out of Sharpsburg.
You are the only missing ghost who has reported back to the Dominion.
That doesn't mean he's gone.
SCV ready.
Enemy sighted. Advancing on target.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Blades out. Enemy sighted. Initiating assault. Terminating. Blades out. I'll cut him down. There are still Zerg here. It isn't safe to search the area until they're gone.
Armed and ready.
I had suspicions about the defenders of man, Rigel. I need to know what happened next.
Any status updates, agents?
We're here at the third site. It's taking a little longer than expected.
Your extraction team is waiting. Move quickly.
They still have to do a sweep on our operations center when we're done with the activations. Our mission backup files are there.
All right. I'm almost finished. Strange. There's some psionic resonance after the activation. What the hell is this? I'm reading you. On the offensive. Advancing. I see it now. We weren't defending this world from the Zerg. We used them to destroy it.
The truth can be difficult.
Not as difficult as the defenders' lives will be when I'm done here. Blades out. Confirm that last. Terminating.
I know you're occupied right now, but I am detecting a high-energy plasma reading in these ruins.
Initiating assault. On the offensive. Enemy sighted. Advancing on target. On the... Blades out.
Fine work. Now the Zerg cannot produce any additional mutalisks.
Enemy sighted. Initiating assault. Advancing on target. Terminating.
Ah, another subway line is functional, thanks to your efforts.
I'm running out of chances. I need to find that evidence.
If the defenders are lying to us about working with the Dominion, then they must have someone on the inside.
We can't be sure of anything yet. I'll try to override the equipment's security codes after I activate it. I think it's a psi emitter, just like the Confederacy used years ago.
We have to escape, Nova. I didn't clear the operations center. Our mission files are still there. We can use them to show the Dominion the truth.
Damn it. The emitter's activating.
I thought we understood one another, agents. You disappoint me. Bring them in.
Say again? I'll cut him down. I have a lead, Rigel. There's another place I have to go. Feeling sharp. Bringing out the big guns. Enemy sighted. Initiating assault. On the offensive. Terminating. Nova here. Blades out. Feeling sharp. I'll cut him down. Enemy sighted. Advancing on target. Initiating assault. Terminating. On the offensive. Blades out. On the offensive. Enemy sighted. Advancing on target. Feeling sharp. Initiating assault. Feeling sharp. I'll cut him down. Blades out. I'll cut him down. Terminating. On the offensive. Enemy sighted. Advancing on target. On the offensive. Nova here. I'm reading you. Feeling sharp. Initiating assault. I'll cut him down. Blades out. Status report. Enemy sighted.
More Zerg are headed in your direction, Nova.
There are still Zerg here. It isn't safe to search the area until they're gone. Terminating. I'm reading you. Say again? On the offensive. Nova here. Initiating assault. I'll cut him down. Feeling sharp. Blades out.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Initiating assault. Enemy sighted. I'll cut him down. Terminating. Advancing on target.
We could use some help here.
here. The mission backup files.
Then I suppose we should be going.
There's one more thing. I can almost remember it. I'm going to use the rest of that Terrazine now.
Move!
There's no need for this, Nova. What you did was necessary. All of it.
You bastard.
The General is on her way.
She saw too much. I don't know how we can restore her cooperation. Unless...
I see. Wipe her memories. We'll begin re-education.
Contact Valerian. We need to talk.
General Davis has offered to speak with us again.
What is it, Nova?
I know what they did. They lied to me and used me to kill people. Innocent people. For their damn cause. General Davis is leading them.
Davis? She's always been loyal to my family.
Your family, not you. As long as she's out there, more civilians will die. I can't let her live.
No. People are calling for me to step down, and I will not see her become a martyr. I need to handle this the right way.
And if more people die while we wait, that's nothing to you?
Of course not. Despite what you've been through, this isn't your decision, Nova. Much is at stake. I have a plan, and I trust you will follow your part in it.
Understood.
General Carolina Davis. This is Valerian Mengsk. I wish to step down as Emperor of the Dominion.
Psi emitters have been augmented by technology recovered from the Mobius Foundation. If discovered, it will trace back to Valerian Mengsk.
I've accepted that my father is beyond redemption, and must be removed from power.
Yes.
The Emperor has arrived, General. He wants to make his announcement soon.
Does he? We'll be watching closely. If anything goes wrong, your orders are to kill that boy.
There's not much time left, Emperor.
I know. Everything must go exactly as we discussed. Davis's forces will be focused on my security escort, expecting us to try something. You need to infiltrate the facility while they're distracted, Nova.
I've got it covered.
Take Davis into custody and bring her to the balcony before the end of my speech. Then I'll announce her arrest to the Dominion.
She's not going to go quietly.
She won't have a choice after this. Nova, I'm counting on you.
I've been running scans on Davis's compound. Unfortunately, their security appears to be quite thorough.
That's why they're sending me.
Indeed. Davis's communications have revealed that she'll be watching the speech from inside her office. However, you will have to take a long route through the compound in order to reach her.
So it's either stealth or full force. I'll gear up accordingly. How do I get inside?
Patrols are light in the sewers located below the building. You should be able to infiltrate the area without too much trouble.
No trouble at all. Say again? I'm in.
Head toward these coordinates. They'll lead you into the rest of the compound.
All right. I'm counting on you to be my eyes down here.
Who is that?
Executing. I'll make it happen.
There's an interesting energy reading coming from this room. Take a moment to investigate it if you can.
Strictly business.
I sense something.
Bye then. But don't forget to set the locks on that new visor before you leave.
Executed.
Told me to lock up.
It's a visor. I should be able to control one of the defenders pretty easily with it.
I get the feeling.
Where's the mechanics bay?
Status requirements. I'm in command.
Enemy sighted.
En route. Loud and clear. Okay. I've reached the inside of the compound.
General Davis is still in her office. She's not taking any chances until the speech is finished. 2 security rooms are monitoring the door's locking mechanism. You'll need to get to them and override the controls before the Emperor finishes his speech.
On it. I'll make it happen.
Here are the locations of the security rooms. Good luck, Nova.
I'm going to need it. En route. Loud and clear. Consider it done.
What was that?
Loud and clear. Acknowledged. Executing.
These sonar drones are armed with EMP technology. Take caution not to disturb them, Nova.
No kidding. I'll make it. En route.
Enemy's gone.
Acknowledged. I see the security room, but I can't get into it.
Try controlling the guards who are already inside, then.
Consider it done. Loud and clear. En route. Follow my orders. Listen closely. Confirm. There. One of the control panels is set. Now for the other one. Strictly business. Follow my orders. Status report. On the move. Nova here. Executing. Acknowledged. Rigel, I've gotten a hold of the advanced weaponry. There's a lot of it.
That's what I was hoping for.
Got it.
I get so nervous once the prototypes are complete.
We've had a lot of deaths lately, it's true. Maybe we should just leave everything half-finished.
Strictly business. Loud and clear. Acknowledged. Executing. On the move. I'll make it happen. Got it.
Oh God, what was that?
Consider it done. Executing. Strictly business. Loud and clear. En route. Consider it done. On the move. I'll make it happen. Got it.
Open fire!
Strictly business. Loud and clear. Nova here. Confirm that last. Consider it done.
Can't find her.
Acknowledged.
Kill her!
Strictly business. Executing. Loud and clear. En route. Follow my order.
Here's the second room. You know what to do next.
I'm reading you. On the move. Follow my orders. Status report.
Davis's office is open. You are clear to make the arrest.
Wait. There's a psionic presence there. It seems familiar. Loud and clear.
I knew I'd see you again.
Stone, what happened?
You deserted me and sided with the Dominion to murder your former comrades. Guess I'm next.
They've altered your memories. This isn't you.
We are who we choose to be. And you chose this.
Damn it. I'm going to have to get him out of the way. Consider it done. I don't want to kill him. I'll have to weaken him until he can't fight anymore.
That seems more than fair under the circumstances.
Strictly business. Well, he's resisting the visor. It's costing him. More of this, and he'll fall. Confirm that last.
You were the best of us, Nova. Why betray us?
It was your idea, actually.
More lies.
Consider this. He's down. Rigel, you have to send someone to help him.
Of course. For now, you should focus on Davis.
Davis, the Emperor has requested your presence. And if I refuse, you won't.
The Dominion has always had a strong leader. Stepping into my father's role was challenging, and I often relied on others to support me. As General Davis did, when the Defenders of Man began spreading disinformation about my response to the Zerg attacks. I take these allegations seriously. My administration has completed a thorough investigation of the Defenders of Man. The truth is, they used psi emitters to incite the Pharaoh Zerg to attack, and they have executed unprovoked strikes on the Protoss as well. Our evidence is undeniable. The orders we recovered were issued by none other than General Carolina Davis. She is hereby under arrest and charged with treason against the Terran Dominion. I look forward to announcing the trial date shortly.
Get everyone out.
Oh, the Defenders of Man. So this is your little base of operations. The Tal'Darim will wipe you from the face of this world.
You could have prevented this, if only you had listened.
You have fulfilled your purpose, Terran. These pests will die in agony, just as we agreed.
No, that wasn't the deal.
Leave, or you will perish with them.
Our enemies outnumber us on both sides. We need more forces to hold this city against the Tal'Darim.
Several Defenders of Man squadrons have contacted us, Emperor. It seems the lower ranks weren't aware of Davis's real agenda. Your speech opened their eyes, and they will fight the Tal'Darim with us.
That's a start. We can rely on their outposts to hold the front line for a time, while we focus on getting our reinforcements ready.
I'll join them. I can keep the Tal'Darim scattered on the edges of the city, away from our bases.
We should also deploy liberators and siege tanks to strengthen our positions, and perhaps an SCV or two for repairs.
You always think of everything, Rigel. We're going to need all of it to get through this.
I'm reading you.
Enemy forces are moving down the central streets in these locations.
What's that?
Additionally, I've summoned the Dominion fleet to help us, but it'll be some time before they arrive. Once they're here, our battle cruisers will have no problem blasting through the Tal'Darim. Until then, you've been cleared to build your own.
We already have the plans. First, we must construct a fusion core. Then the ships themselves will require a vast number of resources.
Never thought beating Alarak would come cheap.
In the rear with the gear.
Need something liberated? Initiating.
SCV ready.
Yes, sir. Full speed.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Tal'Darim Immortals are advancing on our position. They'll carve through our forces unless we stop them.
Leave it to me.
Target. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
I've ordered the defenders of Man to build up their fortifications in the side streets. The Tal'Darim will probably strike these areas soon. Your support would be welcome, Nova.
I'll be there.
Who called in the fleet?
Loud and clear. Confirm that last. Strictly business. I'll make it happen. Got it. En route. En route. Strictly business. Executing.
Be careful, Nova. More enemy void rays are flying in from the right side.
Nova, why are you helping these vermin?
There are innocent people here. You already know that. You just don't care. Loud and clear.
Who called in the fleet?
Acknowledged. On the move.
It's a trap.
Executing.
Nova, the first squadrons in the Dominion fleet have arrived, and will begin supporting our defenses. Our Gorgon-class battlecruisers are particularly effective against heavy resistance. Give the call, and I'll command them to clear an area.
It's a trap. It's a trap!
A group of Immortals is approaching the central entrance to our base. Call down a Gorgon if you can, Nova.
Nova here. Loud and clear.
remainder of the Dominion fleet has reached our position, Emperor.
At last. Ensure they fill in the weak points in our defenses. You should also transfer General Davis to one of the brigs. She must be kept under maximum guard, no matter what happens.
Of course. I'll see to it.
It's a trap! Take it slow.
You have defied High Lord Alarak again! Such stupidity, even for a Terran.
Janara. I guess Alarak won't fight his own battles. Gone?
I don't think so. But there are still more Tal'Darim attacking. Our fight has not ended.
Nova here. Acknowledged.
Testing me. I will not fail.
Janara is leading the rest of the Death Fleet toward us, Nova.
We'll finish this, one way or another. Confirm that last.
Mineral field depleted.
Who called in the fleet?
Confirm that last. I'll make it happen.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Squadron on...
Tal'Darim casualties are high. We've forced them to accept defeat.
There were losses on our side as well. Recall our ships, Horner. We need to get back to Core Hall.
One of the ships isn't responding. The Medusa. They had Davis in custody there.
My scans show the Medusa has already left orbit.
Then she escaped. Return to your ship, Nova. We have much to discuss.
I do not take kindly to betrayal, Terran. You've made a powerful enemy today.
So have you.
Have I now? Your hubris is quite entertaining.
Don't come back.
Nova. The Tal'Darim are warping out, but the damage is done. Now it will be even harder to convince the people that aliens are not a threat.
That's why the Defenders of Man attacked the Protoss in the first place. Davis will go to any length to gain public support, no matter how many innocent lives it costs.
Those were my father's tactics. Davis will answer for this, Nova. Track her down and bring her in to stand trial for her crimes.
Bring her in? We've tried that. It didn't work. There's only one way to stop her.
No. I have publicly declared that Davis is to stand trial in a court of law. Bring her back alive, Nova.
Yes, Emperor.
Nova, our orders are quite clear. It's been hours since we lost contact with the ship that Davis was on. But here's a distress call from the Cerro shipyards. A Dominion vessel is firing on the rest of the fleet.
It's her. Get us there quickly.
The Cerro shipyard is a strategic point for the Dominion. Gorgon battlecruisers are repaired here after taking damage in combat. The shipyard's coordinates are classified, but Davis is aware of them, and the top-ranking defenders still support her.
But what is she planning on doing?
It looks like she left her ship to activate the Xanthos. It's an experimental war machine with an array of heavy assault weapons.
She's going to use it to finish off the fleet. Valerian can't hold on to the Dominion without these ships. How can I take it down?
The Xanthos features prototype armor plating that will repel direct attacks. But if you target its weapons individually, you can bring them offline and force her retreat. The Xanthos will be vulnerable to attack while it's repairing. They'll likely retreat to a secure area during the process. Breaking through their fortifications and striking then is your best chance to destroy it, Nova.
Of course. It always comes down to me.
Xanthos is currently located here, Nova. Admiral Horner has positioned his forces around the docked battlecruisers. Also, I thought it would be useful to listen in on the Defenders' communications again.
Prepare to move out. We will die for Arcturus before we serve his murderer.
Say again?
General, it appears we have company. It's the ghost who escaped.
Of course it is. We'll handle her.
Strict orders.
MTV ready.
Status report.
Been waiting on you.
Give us your best shot!
I'm reading you. Execute.
SCV ready. Go ahead. We could use some help here.
Base.
SCV ready.
Status report. On it.
SCV ready. Affirmative! Who wants some?
Move the Xanthos out to strike a Gorgon shortly.
SCV ready.
My scans show the Xanthos moving toward a Gorgon. Get ready to counter it. Its weapons array is powering a flamethrower and an armor-piercing railgun.
For the General!
You gonna get... Go, go, go! 10-4. SCV ready.
Loud and clear.
Who wants some? SCV ready. Go, go, go! Armed and ready.
Nuclear missile ready.
Acknowledged.
SCV ready. Go, go, go!
Nova here. Say again. Executing. I'll make it happen. Loud and clear.
Gangway, coming through.
Head back for repairs. We'll return with greater firepower.
The Xanthos is vulnerable now, Nova, but you'll have to fight your way to it.
Be ready.
Nova, this is Hyperion Actual. We're readying an assault on the Defender's forces guarding the Xanthos.
Sounds like a party. I'll bring some reinforcements.
Go, go, go!
Painting the target. Confirm that last.
Armed and ready.
I'll make it happen. Got it. Confirm that last. Consider it done. Got it. On the move.
Armed and ready.
Confirm that last. Executing. En route.
Upgrade.
You want some speed, boy?
Nova here. Loud and clear. Acknowledged. En route. I'll make it happen. Say again?
We could use some help here. Armed and ready.
Status report. Confirm that last.
Yes, sir.
We're losing!
Ready another attack.
That's all we can take.
Already
Heading back for now.
Base is under attack.
En route. Execute. Confirm that last. Loud and clear. Say again. Breathe.
Armed and ready.
Loud and clear. Status report.
That's enough! We need repairs.
On the move. Got it.
We could use some help here.
Say again. On the move.
Gateway, coming through.
Over here. Consider it done. Status report. Loud and clear.
Turn back! Our weapon systems are failing.
Nova here.
Gateway, coming through.
I'll make it happen. Strictly business. Consider it done.
This better be some help here. Been waiting on you.
We're setting a course for the Xanthos, Nova. Hope to see you there.
Gateway.
Status report. Consider it done. Strictly business. En route. Confirm that last.
We could use some help here.
Executing. Got it. Say again. On the move. Confirm that last.
Upgrade complete.
Want a piece of me, boy? We could use some help here.
On the move.
Add-on complete.
Armed and ready.
Someone get Swan. We need to patch up our ship.
Strictly business. Say again.
This better be good.
We need to assault another Gorgon soon. That ghost will use any delay to her advantage.
On the move. Confirm that last. Got it.
This better be good.
Strictly business.
You want a piece of me, boy?
We cannot wait any longer. Launch another offensive.
Davis is navigating the Xanthos to a Dominion Gorgon.
Loud and clear. On the move.
Go, go, go!
Confirm that last. Acknowledged.
This better be good.
Agreed. En route. Status report.
We could use some help here.
Loud and clear. Nova here.
We're taking too much
Executing. Loud and clear. En route.
Admiral Horner here. My ship is returning to the front line.
This better be good.
Strictly business.
Armed and ready.
Nuclear launch detected.
Strictly business.
Armed and ready.
Loud and clear.
Nuclear missile ready.
Status report. Loud and clear.
Armed and ready.
Got it. Consider it done. En route. Agreed. Acknowledged. Time to clean it up. I'll make it happen. Say again?
Protect the Xanthos!
Strictly business.
Nuclear launch detected.
Acknowledged. Executed.
Go, go, go!
Loud and clear. Acknowledged. I'll make it happen.
Additional supply depots required.
En route. Acknowledged. Got it.
Additional supply depots required.
Strictly business.
We need to assault another Gorgon soon. That ghost will use any delay to her advantage.
Additional supply depots required.
Loud and clear.
Our systems are critical. We have to retreat.
Additional supply depots required.
We could use some help here.
Consider it done.
Execute a strike now. Valerian has no right to command his father's fleet.
My scans show the Xanthos moving toward a Gorgon. Get ready to counter it.
I'm reading.
Our weapons are down. It's time to go back.
On the move. Consider it done.
Gangway, coming through.
So you fought your way here. You're a good soldier, Nova. But so am I.
Nova, the Xanthos is transforming. This combat mode was classified, even from me. I don't know what you'll be facing.
Hyperion inbound. We're ready to see some more action.
Send in the reserves. This ghost will fight us to the end. I still need more forces. If we fail today, we lose the Dominion.
Loud and clear. Execute. Nova here.
This better be good. Go, go, go!
Got it.
All personnel to my position. We have risked everything for this.
It is done. Preliminary scans show some injuries among the crew, but Davis is still alive. However, the communications channels are chaotic. She hasn't spoken since the crash.
Just send me her last known coordinates. I'll find her myself.
Of course.
November Terra. I knew your family when you were a child. We were all part of the same circles back then. The same side.
The past doesn't matter.
I have made mistakes, and I will pay for them. I know why you're coming here. You think you're going to do the right thing. What you don't realize is that if you do this, you are no better than I am. Think on that before you act. I will say no more.
I'll make it happen. Go to hell.
Nova, what have you done?
I know you're there, Nova. You deliberately disobeyed the Emperor's orders. But then I knew him before he was the Emperor, when he was only the Crown Prince, and his primary interest was artifacts. I joined his Mobius Foundation dreaming that I'd invent things to astound the sector. Instead, I destroyed my career. This is the only life I have left. The same as you.
Why are you telling me this?
The crew is loyal to you alone, Nova. We will go wherever you lead.
The Dominion's always going to have problems. They'll need us to solve them. Our own way.
And finally, an update on the attempted coup by the Defenders of Man. Tensions have subsided in the Dominion after Emperor Valerian regained control of the government and released all of the related evidence in a public report. Our polls show that most people feel the Emperor was justified in using lethal force against General Davis, given the danger she presented.
What should we do about Nova?
Let her go. For now.